You know, I just called Hichilema Hiroshima. City of Japan.
But then let me ask you, in your where you come from, do you have a word for good morning?
Yes.
What do you say?
Oyaure.
That's only for good morning?
Yes, oyaure.
I can't tell you oyaure at night?
No.
Oh.
Oyaure is the break of dawn. Break of dawn, so it's
okay.
oyaure.
Even us, we have our own.
Yenu ni gani?
Bushiere.
Hakuna director amekwambia huku unajua hiyo.
Achana director, I'm the real one. Nasema bushiere.
All right. Let's take a look at the dailies now.
Well, and of course, a lot of talk about the launch of the national conversation yesterday. Ruto borrows from Kibaki's Playbook. That's the main headline on the front page of the Daily Nation. Ruto has opened a public discourse on a long-term development plan to replace Vision 2030, which was formulated in 2008. Remember, 2008 was Mwai Kibaki's second term in office by then President Kibaki's administration. The new blueprint is envisaged as a guide to first world status. Remember, Vision 2030 was supposed to take us to a level where we could say we are a bit industrialized, middle-income country. Are we there? Many Kenyans still earn less than $1 a day. Now we are on the way to first world.
Yes.
Singapore by 2060. Saka 2060. Speakers at the event yesterday at KICC say the policy should spur growth to improve welfare of Kenyans. So that's the main story there. And the three pillars anchoring Kenya's new vision are there on the front page. Matters agricultural transformation, to increase productivity through large-scale investment in irrigation, extension services, and strengthening research. Yopana hii basic, inaitwaje hii, yani unalima tu ya kukula hapo. Sasa hii, it's big, mechanized, proper. Industrialization is the second pillar, promoting manufacturing, including establishing processing industries and assembly plants to produce competitive goods for regional markets. Not just industrialization for the sake of it, we should be exporting, manufacturing. Technology and innovation, adoption of cutting-edge technology across agriculture, manufacturing and services, as well as expanding science and engineering. And you realize across all this, there's a lot of focus on agriculture. Yes, because it remains the backbone of our economy. So even in our new vision, Vision 2060, a lot of it is about agriculture. How we're going to take agriculture forward. Now, my question is, these Gen Zs who are very averse to matters agriculture, yes, now ndio watakuwa hapa hiyo 2060. Yes, the Gen Zs are what, right now 20, 30, around there. So between now and 2060, they'll be around 65, 64 years old. They should be the ones thinking about agriculture in this way. Are they? Hawapendi agriculture. Probably if we go the mechanized way, probably they'll do it. But yes, that's a national conversation. And you have a picture there of President William Ruto gesturing as he spoke yesterday during the launch of the National Conversation Beyond 2030 at the KICC. So that story is covered on pages 4 and 5. You can read more on that. It is the main conversation across board. What exactly does this mean? Plus, the main question is President William Ruto simply using this as a tool for campaigning for his re-election? That question has refused to go away. Amesema no, it has nothing to do with politics. Well, I don't know. Other stories here on the front page of the Daily Nation today. More Mount Kenya leaders flee UDA's biting cold. We have pictures there of Murang'a Governor Irungu Kang'ata, him quit kitambo. Kiambu Governor Kimani Wamatangi, Nyandarua Governor Moses Badilisha. The most recent ones, Gatundu South MP Gabriel Kagombe. He attended the broad-based meeting in Naivasha with ODM. Immediately after that, akasema, well, vile nimeona, and you know how he speaks. Nimeona vile nikaangalia nikaenda.
It's not safe anymore.
Apparently, he does not agree with a lot going on within the broad-based arrangement. Ilikuwa triggered by that statement by the governor for Kisii, Simbarati, deputy party leader ODM. I'm told immediately after the cameras left the room, he stood up and said, running mate ni ODM, full stop. Watu wakakasirika. He prompted a walkout by many of these members. The other person who's leaving, Lamu woman rep, Muthoni Marubu. Even her amesema, hapa kukaliki. There's another story here that, a very sad story on page 3. And we continue seeing a lot of these things. Lifesaver turned murder suspect. There's a doctor from Kiambu who's being probed over wife's death. Yes. He apparently, the wife died of stab wounds. And now he's the main suspect and he's in police custody. But the story going around on social media is that this couple had been through a lot of violence. Both of them, a lot of abuse from both ends. And there's someone who's even sharing some, I don't know, some messages from months ago that they had problems, and people tried to get him out of the house and tell him, hey, go elsewhere, go just leave and go elsewhere, leave elsewhere. Yeah. Months later, there's death. And it just goes to shows when to show that when it gets to a certain point,
leave.
Probably consider taking a break. Yeah, consider taking a break. That's the Daily Nation today, the front page. Unfortunately, supplier wetu wa gazeti zile physical hajafika. Ni kama alienda ambaye bado hajajua kuna vision mpya 2060. Anyway, that's the Daily Nation today.
All right, let's take a look at Taifa Leo. And haya, wahepa baridi ya UDA mlimani. All of them are here on the front page. Freddy has mentioned all of them. Kuna mwakilishi wa wanawake Lamu, Muthoni Monica, gavana wa Kiambu Kimani wa Matangi, yule wa Murang'a Irungu Kang'ata, Gatundu Jiji Kagombe, gavana wa Nyandarua Moses Kiarie. Idadi ya wanasiasa waliomsaidia Rais William Ruto na chama chake cha UDA kujijenga kisiasa katika eneo la Mlima Kenya mwaka 2022 na ambao kwa sasa wanahama chama hicho inaendelea kuongezeka. Wanasema hatua hii inatokana na mabadiliko ya kisiasa yanayohitaji mikakati mipya ya kujiokoa kuelekea uchaguzi mkuu wa mwaka 2027. Habari kamili katika ukurasa wa pili wa gazeti hili. Jiandae kwa mwaka mgumu. Huyu ni kinara wa Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka, anaonya Rais Ruto mwaka wa mwisho mamlakani utakuwa mgumu. That is a story in page 3. Dubai ndogo Kilifi yavutia watalii wengi, vidokezo zaidi wavutiwa na milima au miinuko ya mchanga iliyoko Mambrui, eneo bunge la Magarini. Kule juu zaidi, safari ya Singapore yaanza. Hiyo ni masuala ya Vision 2060. Rais William Ruto jana alizindua mdahalo wa kitaifa kuhusu mustakabali wa Kenya baada ya ruwaza ya mwaka 2030. Yes. Daktari Ruto alisema taifa linahitaji mwongozo mpya wa maendeleo wa muda mrefu unaotokana na matarajio ya wananchi badala ya mahitaji ya kisiasa ya muda mfupi. Right. So this is a 34-year plan.
Yes. It's the same story on the front page of the Star. What it will take to realize Kenya's Vision 2060. They say the economy must grow by 10% per year for 35 years to attain first world status. Right now, we've been averaging 4%, 4-point-something%, 5% growth. But for us to get to Vision 2060, we have to be averaging 10% economic growth every year. Yeah, for us to get to first world status. But I'm more concerned about the photo on the front page of the Star. If you look at it, this is the leadership within the broad-based arrangement. Should this be the picture for a vision that will go beyond this side of the political divide? Yes. Because now we're saying this is what we have to do. Yes, it's a vision, but it looks like this vision is being pushed by one side of the political divide. What if the other side had better ideas? What if the other side has a better vision? Are they able to come and still input into this? Because right now there's a lot of political rivalry. So meaning the entire United Alternative Government was nowhere near this discussion. Yes, we're having this discussion in a politically charged year, meaning the other side may not be interested in having this discussion. Yet it is a vision that is going to control this country for the next 35 years. What does it mean? What if the administration changes next year? Does it mean that this Vision 2060 will no longer be valid? Even if they entrench it in the Constitution, what will the others do? So those are the questions people are asking. Okay, fine. It is not politically motivated, but there could be complications. Yeah.
Where are the young people?
The young people are there. I saw our cameraman struggling to get young people back.
At least it should have been the photo here, because, of course, as you said, they're the ones who will be here in 2060.
Yeah, when you look at it and you see Head of Public Service there, State House Comptroller there, Dennis Itumbi there, and you wonder, okay, fine, is this the team to drive Kenya to 2060? Or who's going to own this vision? That's a question we are seeking answers to. The vision definitely is welcome, but what if political differences play out? Other stories highlighted on the front page of this paper: Kenyan embassies plagued by poor repairs and security lapses, shows audit report. Our missions abroad are not doing very well. Yeah. And elsewhere, grave danger, stadium expansion sparks dispute over Eldoret Cemetery. That's a story on page 3. That's a Star. Fresh, independent, different. You can grab yourself a copy of this paper for only 60 bob here in Kenya.
All right, the Standard, the Singapore Fantasy 2027 road to the general election. Pia wao wameanza countdown. They call it pie in the sky. The Singapore dream is colliding with Kenya's harsh economic reality as President William Ruto unveils yet another grand development blueprint, shifting from better to Vision 2060. Experts warn the country is chasing a mirage while household incomes shrink, inequality deepens, and basic services lag behind. The government is betting billions on mega infrastructure, but the architects of the Singapore plan say the real game changers are money in people's pockets: quality education, healthcare, nutrition, clean water and sanitation. And with Kenya needing a staggering 40-fold rise in income per person to match Singapore, experts ask, is Ruto building a first world future or simply moving the goalposts again? Yeah, so that is the question. Is he simply moving the goalposts again? Yeah, Vision 2060 is a very good idea, but I feel like Kenya doesn't need another vision nearly as much as it needs a mechanism for actually delivering one. Is it measurable, Vision 2060? Is it properly costed? Does it survive changes of government? Things like that.
Because the chair of that Vision 2030 was given the platform yesterday to speak, and he said that we are 2/3 done with that. 66.6%. That's 2/3 of the Vision 2030. We've achieved it. I don't know if everyone is feeling that, because that should have taken us to almost a middle income country, where we should be way more industrialized by now, where people should not be earning less than $1 a day. So when you say 2/3 we've achieved, what exactly are you saying? That, you know, people had forgotten even discussions around 2030. Now that he suggested we're 2/3 done, I think more questions should be asked. Okay, this is a blueprint, Vision 2030. It says this and this and this. Show us. You see? Don't just tell us it is 2/3 done.
On the inside pages of the Standard, page 2, music festivals, songs, dance and poetry paint the creative future. That is on page 2. IPOA chairperson nominee advocates use of police body cameras. That's also on page 2. What spike in Ebola? Google search reveals that at 8:36 p.m. on Tuesday, something unusual happened on Google search in Kenya. Interest in the word Ebola exploded, registering a breakout of more than 5,000% compared with both the preceding 24 hours and the same period a week earlier, according to Google Trends. So people are also asking questions: what is Ebola? What causes it? And is there an outbreak? Yeah, so Ebola outbreak was the leading related search, followed by what is Ebola and what causes Ebola. That story is on page 3 of the Standard. With evidence of plot to disrupt Homa Bay rallies, claims Linda Mwananchi. Linda Mwananchi will be in Homa Bay on Sunday, the 16th. So they're saying they have evidence of plot to disrupt Homa Bay rallies, but they will be there no matter what. Amesema watakuwa hapo. How Ruto is putting roadblocks on the bumpy road to Singapore. That is the story also on the front page. It's on page 4 extensively. And opposition leaders agree to settle differences behind closed doors. That's a story on page 8. And that's the Standard this morning.
All right. The People Daily, where we now put our focus, is going political today. Nothing to do with Vision 2060 or 2030. The main story: UDA bleeds, DCP rises. As leaders abandon Ruto's party, Gachagwa's DCP is quietly building a 2027 challenge. And they have a crack there. Inaitwa nini ile, hii kamba inaitwa tug of war.
Tug of war, yeah.
But you remember last week, people within DCP said they're forming a vetting committee. Si ati utakuja tu vile unataka. There'll be a vetting committee. Yes, you want to cross over into DCP. Leaving UDA you can, but to where? You want to get into DCP, you'll be vetted. The other story is one term to Sifuna, the slogans going viral and the political movements they are creating. And yes, indeed, this time round, people are not really talking about the economy. They're just talking about, oh, sisi ni Sifuna, ama it's one term, two term. Yeah. Just sloganeering. At least last election, we were talking about, oh, bottom-up economic agenda and stuff like that. Mama Mboga, atakuwa no,
6,000 Kenya shillings.
People will be getting 6,000 shillings per month. You know, those were the discussions last year. Probably we still have time to get there because even official campaigns are yet to start. But so far, we've been entertained to one term, two terms, Sifuna, mimi ni Sifuna, na kuendelea na tuko kadi.
And cancelling each other.
And cancelling each other. for attending a wedding.
Crazy.
Kenyans. Right. The only other story, and this is on the very bottom strip, Ruto's power players, that CSS positioning themselves for 2027 political battle. That is a story on page 22, no, rather, page 6 of the People Daily. People and politics. Focus is all on politics. All
right. Business Daily. Kenya and IMF revived talks, signal painful conditions. That Kenya has revived talks with the IMF for a new support plan that will unlock loans and set up taxpayers to painful conditions. The CPK yesterday said it was expecting an IMF team to visit Nairobi soon for talks, when the two sides will also discuss the country's request for a new support program that will include a lending component. So Kenya requested a new IMF program after its previous, that is $3.6 billion shillings, deal ended in April last year on the back of failure to meet agreed conditions, prompting the Treasury to omit loans from the fund in the national budget to 2029. This is a very interesting story, and I saw one of the caricature. Imezungumzia, we'll look at it. They also make mention of Vision 2060. There's a photo there of President William Ruto yesterday at KICC. On the ticker, payee collection beats target for the first time in 4 years. And Kenyan cryptocurrency startups eye Mauritius, South Africa shift. That's the Business Daily.
All right. And that's our signal now to cross the borders and see what our neighbors are talking about. We start off in Uganda, where the Daily Monitor has matters education on the front page. 25 tough road rules as schools break off. So as schools officially break off for second term holiday on August 21st, the Ugandan Police Force and Ministry of Education and Sports have issued 25 guidelines subdivided into 5 categories to ensure the safety of learners returning home. Yes. Meanwhile, UPDF retires 222 officers. Still in Uganda, on the front page of the New Vision, Minister exposes fraud in roadworks. Cost of Nakawoka, Kira, Matuga roads inflated. And that's those are the main stories. And meanwhile, you are military. I think it's a big deal. General Kaineru Gaba, who won soldiers on lifestyle and finances. Those are the ones who just retired. So matters military and education. Still another story here. Listen to this. Pastors warned on false HIV cure testimonies. You remember we did a story, a special investigative story here about a pastor in Kenya. Where to military anyway. So in Uganda, pastors have been warned on false HIV cure testimonies. Yes. That's the New Vision in Uganda. Let's cross over to Tanzania. We start off with the Citizen. Poultry keepers feel the heat as cold snap bites. Tanzania's poultry industry is facing a production crisis as cold weather triggers disease, higher mortality, soaring costs and falling egg output, squeezing farmers' already fragile profits. Kwa hivyo kuku usikia baridi.
Kuku?
Ndio hao kuku wanasikia baridi, wanashindwa kutaga mayai.
Oi.
Extra feed cost per 100 birds is 150,000 Tanzanian money. And the drop in daily egg production because of the cold season is 50%. They drop production by half. So it's really a big concern. And if at all this is happening in Tanzania, the cold here in Kenya is even worse. Kwenye gazeti la Mwananchi tukisalia kule Bongo, hatua 4 kuponya taifa. Bado wanazidi kuzungumzia maridhiano baada ya uchaguzi wa mwaka uliopita. Wadau watumia siku ya vijana kupaza sauti za kuliponya taifa na kujenga umoja. Wataja hatua 4 muhimu za maridhiano. Mwabukusi agusia ajira kwa vijana. Mpina Rungwe wasisitiza ustawi wa jamii. Ilikuwa ni siku ya vijana kule Tanzania. Mbona hatuna siku ya vijana hapa Kenya?
Siku ya vijana, in English, what's that? Youth Day.
Youth Day.
Youth Day was yesterday.
Oh, it was international. How come we did not mark it? Kenya, we did not.
Maybe we did, but the focus was on Vision 2060.
Oh, yeah. Oh, either way, it's for the youth, because 2060 yes. They're the ones who are going to be there. But clearly, we did not talk about the Youth Day in Kenya. In Tanzania, they have it on the front page. Siku ya vijana. Yeah. Alright, athari kwa wananchi kukwepa vivuko Dar. Vivuko ni zile flyover, ama zile munapewa flyover ya kuruka barabara Thika Road, muna cross barabara. Yes. Unashikwa na polisi, siku yako inaishia hapo. Sasa mwasiri akikupata hapo utakota takataka.
Doing the Lord's work.
Anyway, hizo ndizo habari zilizopewa kipaumbele kwenye magazeti ya humu nchini na kanda ya Afrika Mashariki. Turejelee hapa nchini tuangazie karakacha